Every day that goes by, this Adam Copeland promo of enjoy all wrestling just ages and ages and ages like bread and milk, man. It's sad because it's not even just him that it wasn't even the fact that he cut a bad promo. It's the fact that everybody around him just keeps proving him wrong. Now, before I get too deep into this video, I need about 170 more subs before the end of the week. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for your boy. I also need 300 likes on this video. Make sure you hit that like button for your boy. Do your part, dog. It's a free like button. It's a free subscribe button. Don't you like free stuff? Not a lot is free nowadays. Make sure you hit them free buttons. Now, Tony Khan, he's going through a lot, man. He got power drived by his own, or Meltzer drived by his own EVPs. He got punched in the gut by the guy he chose over CM Punk. And he had to wear a neck brace throughout the draft. I feel for him, man. It must be hard not to be able to move your neck. Well, he was moving his neck because he don't know how to sell for shit. And yeah, it was a pretty interesting week for old Tony Khan. He got a lot of attention. I've heard that he was actually being followed around by NFL films, which is very, very interesting. That could be potentially disastrous or amazing. No in between with that. So we'll see with that. And speaking of the NFL, he was on some NFL show. I believe the NFL Network, something like that. And he was asked a lot. I forget exactly how this came up, but he compared WWE to Harvey Weinstein. This is this is funny. Which is even worse because the analogy he was trying to make made no sense whatsoever. They asked him like he I don't even know what they asked him. He just brought up WWE out of nowhere. He said like how WWE is like the big bad bully and how AEW is like Pepsi and WWE is like Harvey Weinstein, which I'm not sure how these compare whatsoever. Me personally, I have no problem with this. I see a lot of people up in arms. I have no problem with this. This is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to take shots at your competition. I would prefer he do it on like other people's time and not his own television time because I've heard he has to pay for his own television time. So I would prefer he do it on other people's channels and not his own. And that's what he did here. I have no problem with this. The only problem I do have with this is what is he going to follow it up with? You got the controversy. You got people talking. You got the eyeballs. All eyes on you. Word to Tupac. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? The EVPs? Nobody cares. Every EVP tunes people off. Hey man, I don't, except maybe Kenny Omega if he's still even the EVP. When the EVPs are on television, people click off. So what are you going to do to follow this up? You got the eyeballs. What? Not another 20-minute banger. Not another EVP promo. Nothing about your show is warranted the attention you're getting. So you are going to continue to be the face of your own product, which is a bad thing. When Vince McMahon was the face of WWE, it was a bad thing. You need a Steve Austin. You need a Rock. You need a John Cena. Somebody who's going to be on TV and can actually back up the hype that's put into him. Tony Khan has hype, but only because of his Twitter nonsense, only because of the things he does outside of his product. So when he keeps putting himself as the face and has no backup plan, has nothing to match it up with, that's when it becomes a problem for me. I have no problem with creating controversy if your product is going to back it up. My favorite rapper, or one of my favorite rappers, is XXXTentacion. If you remember, when he was in prison, he got into a little beef with Drake, and he came out firing at Drake at all cylinders. And the beautiful part about that was he brought you in with the nonsense. He brought you in with the ignorance, but then he gave you a beautiful project about a depression and loneliness, about like 17. So if never listened to that album, check that album out, by the way. It's beautiful. So that's the thing. You have to, if you're going to draw people's attention with nonsense, you have to match that with a equally great, if not better, product. And I don't trust that AEW can do that. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. I have no intrigue in continuing to watch this story. I would like to think that's where it stopped, but there, it's very unfortunate, but it's only downhill from here for AEW and its booking and in particular this storyline. So yeah, I would like to believe it just ended right there. The Young Bucks they can't cut a promo to save their lives. Okada definitely can't cut a promo. Jack Perry can't either. This is it would have been 1,000 times better if CM Punk was there. I've gave my suggestions. I think they should totally take over the show. Again, like have some wrestlers like have all the wrestlers and staff get mad at the Young Bucks because their travel got messed up or the production got messed up or something. They had audio issues. You could blame the Young Bucks for that. You could blame Jack Perry for that or whatever. You can do a lot with this, but they won't. They won't. So it's hard for me to even feel invested in it. I'm not sure how they're going to follow it up, but probably with like some tag team match. Probably with some tag team match that goes on way too long, and then there's just it's going to end in like blood and guts or something with Heyman Adam Page and Kenny Omega. So it's going to be elite versus elite. So it's going to be a circle jerk session where nobody benefits from it but the EVPs. So I have no interest in it. I don't see how anybody has any genuine interest in it or curiosity in this and seeing where it's going. They're like, how do you have this much? Like, how 5 years in do you still give them the benefit of the doubt? I don't know. I don't know, but they lost the benefit of the doubt with me a long time ago. Only reason I'm gonna watch it is because it's basically my job at this point. So yeah, I'm gonna keep making content off of it, and we're gonna keep making money off it. So hey, it's a even exchange, I guess. I'll waste my time watching AEW and make a little money off of it when I make videos. So yeah, I don't know, man. If it was 2021 and I was still impressed by people no selling and kicking out of finishers and then losing the finishers 30 seconds later, maybe this will move me. But it's I'm 3 years into watching AEW and I'm just tired of everything they do, man. It's they lose the basic aspect of wrestling, of storytelling, of everything. Again, wrestling. Make it look as realistic as possible without making it hurt. They do the total opposite. They make it look as fake as possible, and actually, it does hurt. Uh, Storytelling. Make characters complex and make the story simple. They do the opposite. They make the story simple and they make the characters bland as hell. Like, why didn't one of the young bucks have a problem with attacking Tony Khan? Why didn't Okada have a problem with attacking Tony Khan? Like, why didn't somebody be conflicted in this? That you create so much tension right there. You create so much intrigue in just that little thing. Have one of the young bucks be upset about it. That's what the bloodline does. They have conflict of interest. Stuff like that. Little stuff like that. Little stuff like that. It's the little things that they forget. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. I've rambled long enough. Y'all have a beautiful night. Again, need 300 likes on this video. Hit the like button for your boy. Tony Khan, Tony Khan, Tony Khan. Hit the like button for your boy. Have a beautiful night. Sub to Act. Peace.